I noticed you had the cameras backed up.
You can't do it.
I was going to say you got the cameras backed
You
up.
cannot be quiet while that intro is going, so I have silenced your mic while the entrance is going.
Well,
so
that
they
makes
can't
more
hear you.
sense. I don't know why you would ever have the mic on when I shouldn't have it on. Hey, Zip, do you know what that's worth?
What's that worth?
Heaven on earth. We'll make heaven a place on earth. Belinda Carlisle, the Go-Go.
Yes,
Go-Go.
Yes, I'm aware of the...
She's a solo Go-Go.
I'm aware of the song, yes.
That's what they were saying on the radio when I came in. Still listening to the radio.
Yeah? You were listening to the Go-Go's, were you?
No, I was listening to people talk about politics.
That's what you fucking listened to.
No, I wasn't. I was.
Yes, it is.
Nuh-uh. But I was thinking, that last week's title, Planet Stupid.
You told me that was your favorite title of all time.
Be a great title for my political podcast.
I would have fun with that if I got a chance to make that. It's the GeekZip podcast. Ryan Zip and Christian in the Zip Cave hanging out. We are here for another week of fun and exciting adventures. No kids. Oh,
we need some air horn.
So hopefully it'll be a normal-ish show this week.
Did you see Dave Navarro get in a fight with Perry on stage?
Dave Navarro got in a fight with
Perry Farrell.
Perry Farrell?
Yeah, the Jane's Addiction
on
show.
At Lala?
No, it's at a show.
Oh.
They're on a tour.
That doesn't surprise me.
Perry's swinging at him, dude. They got pulled apart by the bassist and other crew members.
Well, they hate each other, don't they?
I don't know.
I think they hate each other.
I think they were arguing about Dave Grohl's infidelity.
Oh, my God. Look, let me tell you something.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Dave Grohl, look, no, fuck that. Okay, fuck that. I'm not going to do, no. We do not pass judgment on Dave Grohl. He fucked up.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought you were going to defend it.
No.
Rock
He
stars
fucked
can
up.
do that.
No.
Good.
No, that's not right. No, he fucked up, but he fessed up to it. Not when he should have. But, I still love you, Dave. Fuck him. You're taking, and he's taken care of.
Well, that's what somebody said, was that he was just being polite, and somebody was like, will you father my child? And he's like, if you say so.
Maybe. That sounds like Dave. Right? That definitely sounds like something Dave would do.
If you insist.
I guess so.
So what are we watching this week? I watched those things
God.
that came out. I told you.
What?
I told you The Violent Nature came out and Civil War came out on stream, and I watched them both.
Civil War streaming too? What's Civil War streaming on?
Max.
Okay, tell me about your thoughts on In a Violent Nature.
I think you're a little wrong. I don't know how good it is.
You think I'm wrong? Well, I didn't say it was like fucking goddamn,
It had a few entertaining...
monumental,
I think it was a gimmick, and it had a few entertaining kills, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But that ending was dumb.
Well, the endings are always dumb in horror movies.
I know,
nowadays.
but it was just like tacked on. It was killing me. She gets picked up after escaping the killer, and then this lady driving her in the car starts talking to her about Bobby, the game warden, who's seen a lot of bad things out there, and there's a bear, and it was under her, and it strung up things, and it didn't eat him. It just took a bite at him, and then he's like, that's not a regular bear. And then the bear was on Bobby, and Bobby knew he had to get out from underneath that bear. Are you falling asleep, dear? Don't you fall asleep.
No.
Don't you fall. That's what that lady kept saying.
I know.
And I was like, where is the killer? Come kill me, because this is terrible. And then he never showed up either. Oh, I know you bought it. I was thinking about it on the way over here. I was like, do I want to make fun of him for buying or not? Because, it's kind of worth the gimmick, I guess. I don't know.
That's what
cool to have in your collection.
That's what entertained me was the gimmick.
The mask was gimmick. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. I thought the backstory up to that point was interesting. That he'd kind of been resurrected by the locket. I kind of liked that.
Had cool stuff.
There was cool shit in it.
Didn't come together good.
No, it didn't come together.
Like, dude,
good.
when he killed the park ranger that put him down 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It seemed like he broke his back, and then he went to that machine that cut his arm off and then cut his head off. After he was already dead?
Well, that goes the whole rage thing. Jason's done that.
Well, it wasn't rage. It was a slow-ass machine cutting on, and the guy was dead already.
But I'm saying it's like something that psycho killer slashers do. They overkill.
Yeah, but it's a real boring-ass scene for the viewer. when the guy's already dead and you're watching this slow little thing go towards him.
Again, that's probably playing toward the torture porn crowd.
I don't think so. It wasn't They should have had him alive to do that stuff to him. Why would you? It would be much more entertaining if the guy was screaming while his arm was getting cut off.
I don't know. I mean, I guess two good points of view, I guess.
And then Civil War, the best part of
Civil War.
Best part of Civil War was that Jesse Plemons part where he's that guy holding the journalist kind of hostage, like, what kind of American are you?
Yeah.
That was the best part of the movie because that was like the only part of the movie that was an actual movie.
Yeah.
The rest of it's just a bunch of journalism, photojournalism, taking pictures of war that you don't know what's going on, who's fighting who, what's...
That's not how they set it up at all.
But in the Jesse Plemons part, there's actually like they're like, oh man, he's got two of our people, so we got to go up to him and try to save our people, and then a big action sequence kind of happens real quick, and it's like, well, that was the best part of the movie.
Keep talking. I'm gonna fix my camera real quick. Sorry, everyone.
But I still haven't finished it, so it might get better at the end. But yeah, it's just a lot of like embedded reporters just running around with military-looking people. Well, I mean, it's cool watching like DC get shot up. I don't know. Yeah, it's like I don't know I don't care. I don't care who these people are or what's going on. It's like I don't know if I'd want to buy that one either.
Well, I didn't see Civil War. That's better.
The one show I did watch and like was Outlast season 2 on Netflix.
What's that?
It's the survival show where, you know, you get split up into teams, and well, it's funny the way they split them up into teams in this one. They're all in a group, and it's like, okay, who's ever holding an axe gets to pick teams. So 4 people are like,
great.
Yep.
It sounds some elementary school shit.
Oh, dude.
Oh, good shit.
But
so what Outlast, is it like a Survivor type?
Yeah, you get a flare
shit?
gun and you flare out whenever you're done, whenever you quit, unless you get medically tapped.
Like when you say done, you mean like when you've had enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one girl she drifted out to sea, dude. And she's like, save me. She underestimated the current, dude. She paddled to this
I don't
island
know. I mean, how funny would that
back,
be? How funny would that be if you're on the beach watching this girl go out to the sea and just be swept away?
Dude, they're all just going, she's got our bags.
She's got our bags. Oh, God, that would suck.
But it was a much
bags.
better season than the first season. The first season is one of the most infuriating seasons of television I've ever
Infuriating?
seen. Yeah, dude, because there's no rules, and these, I hate to use the term, but these bitches, these bitches start messing around and like stealing people's sleeping bags and throwing them in the water.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it's like, hey, you're gonna die out here. You better tap.
That's fucked up. Yeah, dude, people are assholes.
Yeah, dude. So it kind of ruined this first season for me, but this season was much more less.
That sounds
less
intense,
cutthroat,
man.
dude.
Yeah, that sounds super intense. I don't know if I'd be down with that either. Yeah, for sure. Fuck, man, I didn't really watch anything. I
Still
bought some
haven't
movies.
seen Beetlejuice yet?
No, still not. God, I don't want to go to the theater.
You're gonna pirate it. Put your pirate.
I don't want to pirate it, but I don't want to go to the
him,
theater.
dude.
It's almost on digital.
Support your Batman boy.
I support Keaton. I watch Batman. He got a view from me on Vudu, so there you go. Right. I support him. But no, I haven't. I want to real bad. It's not that I don't want to. I want to see that. I want to see Alien Romulus. I want to see a lot of movies. I just don't want to fucking go to the theater. It's so expensive now.
Our theater's playing some right-wing Matt Wallace movie called Am I Racist?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's another thing. Now they're getting into that shit. Who wants to go to the movie theater with a bunch of those guys walking around?
Well, something, maybe people, I don't know.
I'll tell you something I did do this week was I started playing a new game.
Yeah, there's some good ones coming out of here.
Yes, there are. Well, I really can't wait for the indie game. I think that'll be a lot of fun, but that's like fucking December.
The Indiana Jones.
Yeah, the Indiana Jones game. Sorry, Indiana Jones.
Well, it sounds like indie, like independent game.
Yeah, or like...
the indie game.
Race cars. I don't know.
The Indy 500 game.
Yeah, something like that. But this was a game that dropped on Xbox, what's it called? Game Pass. And it was called, and you may have, Space Truckers.
You talked about it last week, yeah.
Did I talk about this?
Yeah, because I said Monster Magnet.
Okay.
You're still playing that when you're delivering your routes?
Monster Magnet. I forgot about that. No, see, I have a final decision on this game. I don't like it.
Uh-oh.
It's too complicated. Okay?
I just want to drive, man.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like the truck doesn't drive like a truck. It drives like a boat.
Do you have to worry about, like, fuel and weight and
Yes,
shit like that, too?
yes, all that shit. And, like, debris.
Cosmic
hitting your truck.
winds.
Yeah, all that shit. It's ridiculous. And I was like, why is this so complicated? Why can't you just haul the goddamn load?
You want creative mode?
I don't
Free play.
I don't even want that. I want drive mode. I want hook the shit up and fly through space like you're the Millennium Falcon mode. That's what I want.
You want to make some record runs, dude. The Kessel run.
Damn. Anyway, but yeah, I'm still trying hard. I hate games that are so fucking difficult to master that adults can't even do it.
You ever try any of those Dark Souls games or the Souls?
No, I don't even know what that is.
They're
I don't know what that
the
is.
Really hard boss fights, really hard enemy fights.
Why? Again, we've had this discussion. Why
so you can get good, dude.
Fuck that. Get good for what? Sitting at home?
Some people like a challenge.
Or shit. Oh man. Anyway, I'm gonna keep at it. I'm gonna give it a little more time. Sam likes it.
Did you see the PlayStation 5 Pro was announced?
I saw that you posted it. Yeah, it's straight up digital, right? I mean, no disc option.
Like $100 or something.
Oh, it's an option. Oh,
well, I mean, it's external. I don't think it's like.
Oh, it's external. Oh,
yeah.
I tell you that. I mean, are you really surprised though? I mean, with the way video game companies operate nowadays, are you that surprised?
Oh.
You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. So yeah, I played that game. I did buy The Wolf of Wall Street, which I love watching. That's always fun to watch.
Never seen it.
It's really good. I bought Striking Distance with Bruce Willis. I thought I owned it, but I didn't.
Never seen it. Don't even know what it is.
It's really good. He's on a boat. He's like a boat cop, like on the river.
Get close then for Striking Distance if you're on a boat.
Well, that's kind of the point.
You know what I mean?
He's within striking distance of the killer.
Exactly.
Even though he's on the river.
Oh, man. See, now that sounds better than that Trap movie.
I mean, I'm still going to watch the Trap movie. You know why? Because I like Josh Hartnett.
I know. That's what I'm... Well, I think that's why they try to trick us by showing him a lot. Like, maybe they won't realize it's a bad movie.
They knew how to get us by bringing in Hartnett. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's. I really haven't watched anything new. I bought a couple new ones. I bought Manhunter. We talked about that. Remember the one that's Red Dragon, but in the '80s that Michael Mann directed. I
watched that Hannibal Rising movie a few weeks back.
Yeah, what'd you think of that one?
It's okay. I mean, it's just.
I thought it was all right.
For the bad guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not nowhere near like Silence of the Lambs or even the sequel.
Well, he's getting revenge because they ate his sister.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun watch, but again, it did really compare to.
Yeah, it's definitely a kind of a weird. It's part of the Hannibal collection.
Yeah, very weird. There's like this
his
strange incestuous relationship with his aunt, but it's not incestuous.
She's from marriage. It's not like she's blood related.
Well, but I mean, still, it was weird. I don't know. I was uncomfortable, like you said.
Well, she was probably forced into marriage anyway, too. She was a foreigner, dude, and then the soldier guy was probably like, "Hey."
Is that how it worked?
Back then, you know.
Is that how things happened back then?
Hannibal tells me.
Okay. Oh shit. Anyway,
how's everybody doing?
Is that it?
There?
Is that it? Is that everything?
I think that's enough foreplay.
Is that enough foreplay? We can get to the
long time.
To the meat of the matter.
Like Boston, dude. That's enough foreplay. We can go straight to the long time.
All right. We do have some RIPs this week.
Do you know I broke my Rock Band drums trying to play that song?
It's been such a long time.
Foreplay. I couldn't even make it to the long time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because it's like a slash thing, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you know, they tell me that Rock Band's kind of making a comeback. You know what I mean? Because what you would do is you would try to conquer all the instruments.
Yeah, dude. Multi-instrumentalist.
Yeah. That was crazy when we started getting into multi-instrument playing.
Well, I never got as good as some people at guitar. Some people got too expert on
That's
guitar.
crazy. Yeah. Well, they kept playing Guitar Hero is what it is. So, all right, we do have some RIPs, as I mentioned. First up, Peter, and I hope I say this correctly, Renaday. Is that how you say it? I think. He's age 89. He was the voice of Splinter from the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles television series that aired in the late 80s.
The cartoon, right?
Yeah, exactly. Which he had kind of like that really mentor kind of whispery kind of thing, you know, as opposed to what's his name, who was Shredder. I can't remember his name.
I just think of him saying, "I made a funny," but I think that's in the movie.
No, yeah, that's from the movie. Anyway, a great voice actor. I know he did a lot of con work toward the end. All our best to his fans and his family. Next up, John Cassidy. Cassidy or Cassidy? I'm not sure. I
Looked like Cassidy. I mean,
that's what it looked like to me.
Spoiled. That's how you spole it.
I never, comic book artists, I really never. I mean, I look at their names, but yeah, I don't like examine them. He was 52. He was the creator of Planetary, which I didn't read but heard about. Very indie kind of thing. And he was also a writer for Astonishing X-Men.
Yeah, X-Men.
Very gifted artist at 52. Finally, Chad McQueen, at the age of 63, has passed away. You know him from The Karate Kid. He played
Dutch. In Predator. Wait, no, that's a different Dutch. He was also Steve McQueen's son.
I didn't know that. He is Steve McQueen's son. That's crazy. I didn't know that part.
I had to read up about Dutch, the Karate Kid guy, dude. He was like the enforcer.
Now, we talked about this. He was not in Cobra Kai, but he's referred to.
That's what it said on the fan page.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Cobra Kai. But.
Well, I mean, he brings a bunch of those guys back. Sure, and it's like, you can't remember
where's
who's
Dutch?
who.
Like he's in prison or something.
Yeah, so I think that was he's living in the mountains or some shit. I can't remember what the reasoning was, but
he's with Matrix, dude. Commando. What's that guy's name? John Matrix.
John Matrix. Dude, that was about as bad as Roadhouse comment.
What's wrong with that? I think Dutch and Matrix would be good roommates.
You took a movie and turned it into a person.
What'd I say?
Man, that'd be like the Matrix or something.
No, I said he'd move up there with Matrix. That's his name, Matrix. John Matrix, right? Yeah.
Yes, that's his name, John Matrix. Yes, you're correct. All right.
And we're all living inside him.
Anyway, all our best to Chad McQueen's family, fans. Of course, he did have a memorable role in Karate Kid. He's that real fucking blonde guy. Everybody remember blonde eyebrows.
He was tough.
He's blonde.
Threatener, dude. Threatening, I mean. He was the threatener. You know what I mean?
Enforcer?
Yeah, threatener.
I don't think that's how you say it. That's all right, though. All right.
He's the muscle. He's the threatener. It's like Enzo Amore.
I did not bring anything to drink up here. I did bring something to drink. I'm going to get it.
My drink's out. I ran out of my drink. I'm supposed to keep talking while Zip gets his water jug.
Even though the camera's on my camera, I'm really giving less and less of a fuck these days, honestly.
I can tell that, Lebowski.
How you like that?
It's new, 2024.
I would still vote for Lebowski over anybody in this election.
I think Lebowski's supporting Harris, though.
Oh, good. All right, let's get over to the headlines and get into the show. First headline is that there's been a lot of talk about a possible sequel to the Goonies.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, but no.
I mean, I'd watch it, but it's just rumors.
Right, it's just rumors at this point, and some of the actors from the original suggesting that Spielberg directed. Of course, Richard Donner's passed, who directed the first one. But there's been several of the actors that have come out and said, no, that's not
like
right.
Mikey. Sean Astin.
Mike, Sean Astin's the one who's pushing.
That's what I'm
it.
saying. Yeah.
But there's been like Martha Plimpton girl and Corey Feldman have pushed back and said no, that's not happening.
There's no real. Well, they didn't say it's not happening. They just said it's not real.
Well,
they weren't saying like I'm not going to do it.
But I don't think that's how Astin phrased it though. He just kind of did a Photoshop poster,
a fan made poster that somebody
whatever.
shared with him. He's probably like, "Look, Steven, people want it."
The first film featured, of course, Sean Astin, Josh Brolin, Jeff Cohen, Corey Feldman, Cary Green, Martha Plimpton, and Kihei Kwan in the role of the Goon Squad with Sloth.
Are they going to bring him back? That's the big question, dude. Is he going to go woke?
Sloth?
Sloth.
Sloth?
Sloth.
Slath?
Sloth. Baby Ruth?
Do you think a Goonies 2 would work?
I'd watch it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I've seen worse.
I mean, God, yeah, I was going to say.
I'm not sure if it'll make money, but...
I mean, it may not make money, but I don't think that's what they care about, really, at this point, you know. I think everyone's trying to
put it on streaming, yeah.
Everyone's trying to cash in on nostalgia because they think that's the only way that it's going to make money.
Oh, yeah.
If it's nostalgia.
It's bankable for sure.
So, anyway, of course, as Christian mentioned, no credible confirmation of this being a real story at all. Just something that Sean Astin
trying to manifest.
Tried to make a case for. This was fucking crazy. You posted this story, Christian. Jon Bon Jovi is now a fucking Avenger, apparently.
He's saving lives, dude.
He's saving lives and kissing babies. It's crazy. Apparently, Jon Bon Jovi helped talk a woman off the ledge of a Nashville bridge.
Yeah, he's filming a music video out there.
Yeah.
While the bridge was open to the public. And
that's right.
I wonder if he slipped in a serenade or two while...
I'll be there for...
Dude, I went to a Bon Jovi concert. The women swooned for it.
Did you feel it
I've
in the air?
I've never seen that before, dude.
Did you feel it in the
atmosphere? He was walking through the crowd and just waves of people just falling over.
Do that.
It was like the those religious stuff.
Oh God, yeah, okay, yeah. This was the John Sigenthaler pedestrian bridge in Nashville. And, quote, according to police, Bon Jovi helped persuade her to come off the ledge over the Cumberland River to safety.
I mean, that's awesome.
Yes.
I'd be like, God, I can't kill myself in front of Bon Jovi. I'd fuck him up, dude.
Yeah, dude, can you imagine if it went the other way? God damn, that'd be terrible. Oh God,
maybe get a good song out of it.
Oh, you want to? She flew off the cliff.
Tears in heaven.
That's already taken.
That's the joke. The sad joke.
Terrible joke. Bon Jovi was then seen embracing the lady before walking down the span of the bridge with several others, making him, as I said, a bona fide fucking superhero. So
I was going to say something good about him not cheating on his wife, but he cheats on his wife too. I looked it up.
How do you know that?
I looked it up.
It's just written somewhere?
He said, I've slept with hundreds of women. Of course I have.
Oh, man. Okay, we kind of discussed this last week a little bit, but it continues to get press. Chester Bennington's son, Jamie,
one of his sons,
has shot out at Mike Shinoda for, quote, betraying the trust of Linkin Park fans by bringing in Emily Armstrong as the new lead vocalist. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, I mean, they say he's got a lot of mental problems too. Like he hadn't been right.
You're talking about Jamie, the son?
Yeah, he hadn't been right since the suicide, maybe even before then. And
I mean, that's got to be rough. I mean, if you're
has feuded with Shinoda in the past, but I mean,
there's
nothing he's saying that doesn't seem too far off the mark. I mean,
well, the problem is, and again, you're the one who brought this to light last week, is that she's tied to Scientology.
Yeah.
And is apparently has fucked around with that Danny Masterson kid.
Fellow Scientologist.
Yes, another Scientologist that's a convicted rapist.
Well, you have to defend your cult.
I don't know about that.
Well, we see it every day. God. Plain stupid.
The comments follow Linkin Park announcing their comeback through a live stream event on September 5th, debuting Emily Armstrong, formerly of Dead Sarah, as their new lead singer. Chester Bennington, the former lead singer, tragically passed away from suicide in 2017.
Yeah, I think the guy claims it wasn't suicide. He's a conspiracy crazy.
Okay, that's all you really need to say in that case. Again, Linkin Park is a really good band. Chester was a big part of their success, but I'm got no problem.
You haven't listened to the new stuff yet, though, have
No,
you?
I have not. Okay. But if it's a chick, I assume she's going to get the range.
Okay, well.
So,
I told you it didn't sound like Linkin Park.
Well, it's not going to sound like Linkin Park.
Well, then quit acting like it's going to.
So you agree with Jamie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's still crazy.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
But I think it's a bad choice.
Okay. You think they should have just walked away?
I don't know.
Or got somebody that sounded similar?
I don't know.
Boy, you're a real great fucking commentator. You know that?
I'd have to find out what it sounded like. I'll judge it when I hear it. I'm not going to comment on things that may or may never happen.
Yeah, heaven forbid, right? This was an interesting little story. Of course, we talked about Joaquin Phoenix at the...
Walking Dead.
Whatever.
No, that's just what I sounded like. Joaquin.
Whatever film festival he was at, was asked about a production that he recently walked away from that had like homosexual references and themes in it. Do you remember us talking about this?
No.
Okay, well, he was like... I think
Is that movie they mentioned in the story where he quit right before it and the whole thing got shut down?
I think so, yeah, I think so.
I don't remember us talking about that, but it said that in that story.
Well, I had the story for it. If we didn't cover it, that was my bad. But anyway... now it turns out that apparently, and I didn't know this, apparently other people know, but Joaquin Phoenix was actually in the role for Split, for James McAvoy's role in Split, up to weeks before filming when he just simply walked. Just walked away, apparently.
Well, at least they didn't shut that one down and still made it and kept everybody's jobs.
Yeah, it's true. They acted fast. I mean, and I gotta say, for knowing that, and what McAvoy did in it, now I have even more respect for him because he didn't have as much time to prepare as a normal person would have for a role like that.
I guess. I told you I don't like McAvoy.
Phoenix had been cast in the lead role for the 2016 film until McAvoy took over again 2 weeks before production. McAvoy was quoted as saying, "He's an amazing actor. I think he'd give a very different performance to the one I did. No shit. But I think he'd give an incredible performance." And again, reinforcing this pattern of Joaquin walking away from stuff.
I hadn't heard that, but that's...
For no apparent reason.
That's two right there. That's no good.
Yeah, so...
not dependable, dude.
That doesn't make you very appetizing for upcoming projects.
What about the Joker's musical? What are you thinking about that?
Well,
it sounds worse and worse the more I hear about it.
I mean, so did the Joker.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, so did the first film.
But the Joker really, I don't think it's that great of a film.
I think it's a fucking incredible film. You're nuts.
I mean, yeah, but not like a superhero film.
It's not supposed to be a superhero film, and neither is the second one.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying. I thought the first one was fucking great. And no, I don't think it was supposed to be a Superman. Is somebody trying to come in?
It's a dog's tail, I think.
Come in. Yeah, it's Allie's tail. She's mad at us because we don't let her lay in here anymore because there's just too much shit for her to trip on.
She's growling at us now. She always growls at me.
That means Kush is coming up the stairs is what that means.
She's protecting us.
That's exactly what that means.
She growls when I come up the stairs too.
Christian, you posted this story. Open casting has begun for HBO's new Harry Potter TV series.
Yeah, I was wrong, though.
Of Harry, Ron, and Hermione.
I thought we could apply, but you had to be English.
No, it said in there that you could be Scottish
or something.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Discrimination.
I got my shit mixed up.
I'm going to open my own American Wizard school. Screw those.
Right, American Wizard books.
Screw those Brits.
Except their magic blows shit up and like they can use it anytime they want.
With sex and violence.
Again, yes.
My wand is a machine gun.
I don't know. I don't know. The roles for the actors are on the website. You have to be between 9 and 11 years old and must be from the United Kingdom and Ireland.
Sure do. I don't know.
Or Ireland. I'm not sure how that's going to work.
Scotland?
I'm not sure how that would work.
Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, dude, going at it. Scotland versus Ireland.
Yeah, that's true. So, if you're interested, and I'm going to probably put this up on the screen at this moment, but you can go to app.casttalent.com/HP casting.
Yes, all our English listeners, get your tapes out there.
Well, I mean, we
want to wish you the best.
There's some English people
Dude,
in America.
I know that. I'm saying this is global, worldwide.
Yeah, it's a worldwide search.
Prestige worldwide podcast. Worldwide.
Wide. All right, we got some news on the Happy Gilmore sequel. It looks like Julie Bowen, who played the female love interest from the first film, is going to be returning.
You know, she went on to be in that Modern Family
She's
show.
Modern Family.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that was her?
She looks a little different.
Not really.
I know, but it's just that she had in Happy Gilmore, she has that weird 90s haircut.
She's got that haircut. Yeah, the haircut's the worst thing.
Know.
Yeah, it's bad. I think even she said it was bad. Christopher McDonald is returning, which, of course, satisfied a lot of fans because he's his Shooter McGavin, right? Yeah. A huge part of the first film.
I don't think Darth Vader, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can't have a sequel to Happy Gilmore without
There's
Shooter.
No point.
And then also it's been, and I don't give a shit about this, but I guess Bad Bunny will also be in the film.
He's got that appeal, man.
I guess so. So there you go for Happy Gilmore 2. It's actually happening, moving forward with some new casting. Moving along, AEW Collision. Viewership hit a concerning all-time low this past week.
What even happens on that show?
I don't know. I thought you'd know.
I never even watched it when CM Punk was on it.
I have no fucking clue what happens on any AEW television, as you know. You're the one who texts me and tell me what happens.
I watch Dynamite.
Yeah, but that's what I think a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Can you guess how many viewers it brought in on September the 6th, Christian?
I think it was 183,000.
Nope.
78,000. 178,000.
Nope.
I don't know. 173,000. Something like
157,000 viewers.
Yeah, and that had come down from like 800,000.
289,000 the previous week.
The first came out.
Oh yeah, definitely. So things
it
are
had the Punk on it when it was made for the Punk.
That's what I'm saying, and I think that's probably why it's not that big a deal to them, because they're like, we don't care anymore because Punk's gone. So who gives a shit?
It's the B show, dude.
That's true. I guess you're right.
I don't care. I mean, I don't know. It's like they try to make me care about SmackDown, and they're like, SmackDown's not the. That's the A show now. You're supposed to watch SmackDown. I'm like, since when?
That has never been the fucking A show, and I don't think it ever will be
the A show. That's not what the fans say. That's why it's got
what fans?
That's why it's got Roman and Cody on it. They're not on Raw. SmackDown.
Cody was on Raw, I think.
No, not anymore.
Oh, he was on there last night, wasn't he? Shit.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dumb. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
I don't get that. Why would you do that?
It makes me mad too, because I just want to watch Raw. I don't want to have to watch SmackDown.
I don't want to watch anything else but fucking Raw. 2 hours of it. Yeah. I'm happy about the 2 hours.
We're old farts, dude.
I don't have time for these epic fucking shows, dude. I just don't have the time. All right. Well, look at this. Batista back in the news. What for? I guarantee it's
He's got
for
a movie,
bitching about something.
Killer's Game, coming out.
I don't give a fuck about his movie, and I ain't going to push it either.
He's so cool.
So now...
He's lost a lot of weight, dude. Have you seen him? People thought he looked sick.
Jeez, he does look sick.
Well, that's just because we're not used to seeing him like that.
Anyway.
You think Jonah Hill looks sick, too, and he does.
I mean, he does. And he does. Exactly. At least you followed it up with the correct answer. That's good. He does look sickly. And so does Batista. So now, get this. Batista is now bitching about his body size in his wrestling career. That has fucked up his life somehow in an irreparable way.
Because people think of him like that when they're casting him, and he doesn't want you to think about that.
That's stupid. I mean, he's not a good actor.
He's got a lot of needs, dude.
He's not a good actor.
That's false.
Okay, are you telling me that Batista got his first acting roles because of his acting chops?
No, but he has improved.
Okay.
Significantly.
Barely.
Significantly.
No, barely.
Sure.
You know, and I know
but you think
you're going to fucking throw Cabin in the Woods.
You think
me.
James McAvoy is Batista in Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah. Or what? A Knock at the Cabin.
Oh, okay.
Knock at the fucking whatever the fuck that shit
Jeez,
was.
I was like, was he a monster in Cabin in the Woods? Was he one of those horrible creatures?
I fucked up. No, a Knock at the Cabin.
All right, yeah.
Everybody throws that one out, which he was decent.
Well, I was just gonna say that you think McAvoy's a good actor in Split, and I was like, he just changing his voice.
He did not just change his voice. That's bullshit, and you know that.
Yeah, but it's making you mad.
It's not making me mad. I don't give a fuck what I know you're
can't
fucking
do that.
crazy.
I'm a dead. It's like Gollum, dude. Speak on baby.
It's just it's Batista bitching again about something.
Well,
that
he's got a right to, dude.
Made him a fucking star and made him millions of dollars that he just wants to bitch and moan about again.
Gosh, he can't get
That's
over
all it is.
Yeah.
No, I can't get over it.
No, I mean
Christian.
he can't.
Oh.
Batista can't, dude. Move along, Batista. Quit complaining. Come back. Come back to WWE.
Can I say what he said?
No.
Why?
I don't want to hear it.
I don't give a fuck. I've even saw online that
like
shut up.
You got to talk like Batista.
You want me to turn your mic off again?
I want you to talk like Batista.
I'm not talking like. I even saw online that some people are worried about my health.
It sounded like Hogan a little bit more.
I mean, that's how he fucking sounds to me. Dumb.
Keep going, dude.
All right. I'm 6'4" and 240 pounds.
I got my eyes closed to picture it. I don't know who's sitting beside me.
You're making me lose my place. Quit. When you say that out loud, it sounds like I'm a big person. People have seen me so much bigger over the years, and they think I'm anorexic. But I'm just a large human being. So at 6'4", 240 pounds, next to your typical actor, drop the card, I look like a gorilla, and it's distracting.
Jeez, that is some bitching, dude. When you put it like that. Gosh, Mom!
That's what I hear when I hear this shit.
Brother.
And it's like The Rock, Cena, even like Piper, and he got fucked. These guys never shit on the business, you know? They always support and thanked wrestling and understood that was why they got the opportunities they got.
If not for.
And Batista, he wants to just like almost erase his fucking wrestling career, and it's fucking stupid, and fuck you, Batista.
He celebrates his wrestling career.
No, he doesn't! Anytime it's brought up, he bitches about it. It shortened my career. It made me weaker. I can't get roles. Blah, blah, blah. Bitch, bitch, bitch.
You know, they say he's got a big dick, so maybe that's what he's complaining about.
Fuck him and his big dick.
That's what they always say.
That's what I have to say.
Had you known that, though?
I don't care.
Good. Gorilla. Go Gorilla.
God damn it. All right. Let's move on before I fucking flip the table over. WWE Hall of Famer Jesse Ventura, and I'm so excited for this, is set to return to commentary for the WWE. No?
It's just I don't know. It's on some NBC
It's
Saturday
politics.
show.
It's because
4 episodes of something.
Christian is overwhelmed with politics.
It's not politics. I just don't know much about this Saturday night show.
It's the fucking Saturday night main event they had for years that him and Vince commentated on in the 80s.
Okay. So I'm not familiar with this show. It's not on now currently.
But it's like, it's iconic. It's something that they're bringing back that's iconic. It'd be like them bringing back fucking the barbershop.
Yeah, but you're just complaining about having too much to watch.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, I assume that's going to be part of
I don't
something
know. It
streaming.
sounds weird because it's on Peacock. I mean, NBC or Peacock or something.
Dude, that's where they used to run it.
I know. I just don't. Why do I have to watch so many different channels for the same company?
Because it's the same company, and they want to push traffic to all their channels.
Well, why don't they just have a network of their own?
I mean, they have several networks. You're
Remember
saying
they
you're
did.
saying put it all into one?
They did have the WWE network. Remember?
Yeah. I mean, they still have like a hub where you can go.
Well, yeah, it's on Peacock.
It's almost like WWE Network.
I'm just saying they could have used that for everything.
I mean, so you're saying like for Raw, SmackDown,
Sure.
Pay-per-views, all that shit.
Sure, just keep all the money for ourselves instead of selling it to the distributors, right?
I mean, that's an interesting point.
I don't know. Just another failure in what ifs.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. We brought this up last week, and unfortunately, Josh Brolin has declined the role of Hal Jordan in the upcoming Lanterns show. For those that don't know, Jordan is often used as the main Green Lantern in DC Comics and Justice League properties. The report mentions that Brolin was actually offered the role in August, but turned it down for unknown reasons.
He's like, I'm done with that shit.
That might.
He's like, but I would be down for Goonies too.
Yeah. It's like, Goonies 2, call me. Yeah.
No, that comic book crap.
He does seem like that kind of guy. No other information on who DC Studios will turn to is available, although The Hollywood Reporter did also shoot down a rumor that Matthew McConaughey would be considered. Lanterns will be executive produced by Chris Mundy, who did True Detective Night Country and Ozark, Damien Lindelof, who did The Leftovers and Watchmen, and Tom King, who did Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, with the latter two also co-writing the series.
You know who would be cool to play Hal Jordan?
Who you got?
Young Kurt Russell. We just got to go back in a time machine.
Well, we don't, unfortunately, have that.
Well, then I guess Chris Pine will have to do.
I don't want him either. I would have loved to have had Josh Brolin, but I kind of figured he wouldn't. He's too big for that kind of a role.
He's a little old, too.
He's older. Yeah, for sure.
Get like Nathan Fillion if you want to get somebody old like that.
Yeah, well, Nathan Fillion's playing Guy Gardner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's already one of them.
Well, dual cast him, dude. 2 roles.
Same guy. I like it. Matt Reeves has made some headlines this week in that he still says he's planning to make The Batman a trilogy series.
Mm-hmm.
The DC superhero blockbuster, which starred Robert Pattinson as the Caped Crusader, is due to receive a sequel in 2026, and now the 58-year-old director has confirmed the story will continue in a future 3rd installment.
I hope it's up to snuff.
I don't know what you do in the 3rd movie except wrap it up and finally have him be the actual Batman with like the one that we know with the gadgets and the fucking shit that he has, in
Well, we got the
normal
Penguin
times.
coming out. It's
Yeah.
not getting the best reviews. And I've already seen Colin Farrell bitching about the outfit. Did you see that too?
I did. Colin Farrell. Well, I mean, the poor bastard's got to sit in makeup chair for fucking 8 hours, so I don't really blame him for being pissed.
Oh, so Colin Farrell's allowed to, but not Batista. Cake it on me, boys. Who's calling now, Mom?
Are you just having somebody call every show?
Hello, you're on the GeekZip podcast.
Would I really be on the radio?
Yeah, you were recording right now. You're on the microphone. What's up?
Okay. Well, I wanted to tell you about the Greek festival. Or I wanted to just tell you about Jake, whichever you'd like to know. I want you to...
Are you home now?
Yes, I'm home.
Okay, good.
And Jane, I like to never got her to come out. But Roosevelt rode in his stroller really good. And it was a little embarrassing, but I didn't get enough money because Westmoreland Bank didn't have any money. Because United is not there. The machine is always empty on the weekend. So I forgot to mail my post office stuff, but I remembered, I could get $50 from the post office if I buy something. So, make a long story short, Amelia wanted me to go to the Greek festival. I thought it started at 10. It didn't start till 11.
Can she get me some baklava?
She's already left.
Oh, damn.
She got Amelia baklava.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, I'm done. Hey, tell them the line. I had $50. I bought two. I had to put something back. And I told the girl who was adding it up, I only got 50.
Their baklava is no joke.
And guess what happened? I shouldn't tell this to the world, but I will. You had to pay next door, and I had my Janis Joplin t-shirt on, and she goes selling me the stuff, told me she liked my t-shirt, and she started singing Janis Joplin. And I told her, well, I can't sing that song. I like Piece of My Heart. And so we didn't sing anymore, but they gave me my 2 things of baklava and my 1 thing of almond cookies like Amelia wanted. You had to buy them by the half dozen. So I told her, well, and she was getting me like a Boston cream pie that was a cookie or a cheesecake. I didn't want the cheesecake. That was $6. Everything else was 18-ish. So I told the girl, okay, I got $50. That's all I got. You got to take that cream pie away or whatever. It was just...
All right. Okay.
Wait a minute, I'm still on the radio.
Oh, yep.
And I had to go pay. And I got over there, and the little girl, she was in high school or somewhere. Greek, of course. It's Greek festival.
Yeah.
Told me $54.
Yeah.
$54. I only had 50. And I had stood in line for an hour. Except I didn't stand in the line for an hour. I sat in the chair thinking that's where the food was. And then someone told me, oh no, that's the food. You got to get the cookies over on the other side of the church. So that's where me and Roosevelt ran in our stroller over to there. And it was $54. And then the older lady, the little girl looked at me and I said, hey, I don't have any more money. I told her with the Janis Joplin singer that I only had 50. I showed it in my hand. So the old lady said, just take it. So they gave me $4 free.
Oh, that's
so
good.
That should be on the radio, but don't tell them they'll do it for you. I had been through a lot, and they had, I'd met everybody in line, and I met the monks, except he was a Russian monk.
Whoa.
The Russians are down there?
All right.
That's where he had long hair and a beard, and I was talking to him about
I don't think they're Russians.
All right.
Here's your hair. So, yeah, I want you to cut your hair.
I think they're Greek Orthodox.
Okay.
I also got my pastries for $50 instead of $54. So if Amelia's listening, she owes me money.
Okay. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Man, those Greeks are making some bank on those cookies, it sounds like.
For those that don't know, there is an annual festival here in our hometown called Greek Fest. I'm sure every town probably has something similar, but they make like traditional Greek food.
You know, I heard Springfield, Ohio has Haiti Fest. But guess what they eat?
You just can't leave it alone.
Well, I mean...
Oh, Lord. All right. Chelsea Grammer.
Embrace your communities is what I'm saying. Don't demonize your communities.
Well, then,
assholes.
There's one candidate who can't help but do that. Kelsey Grammer has confirmed, quote-unquote, conversations about returning as Beast following his Marvel's cameo.
Sounds like something Frasier would say. Conversations.
He's very proper, isn't he? In the Stinger in the Marvels, Monica Rambeau wakes up in a medical lab after getting trapped in an alternate reality.
Yeah.
Following her battle with Darbin, fuck, to find her.
Whoever that bad person was in that stupid movie.
Fuck you.
It doesn't matter anyway. Nobody watched the Marvels.
Oh. To find her late mother, Maria, by her side, Rambeau is overcome with joy, but Maria, who is actually this world's binary, what the hell happened in this movie? Has no idea who she is. As Monica's confusion grows, a familiar voice asks, "How's our patient?"
And that was him.
And a comic-accurate, fully CGI take on the Beast enters the room.
Well, it looked like him from the X-Men when he was Beast in X-Men.
Yeah, but he wasn't CGI.
It still looked the same.
Okay. All right. I got you. Here's what...
I didn't notice like a big
well, yeah,
CGI Beast
big
body.
Furry
Normal.
Last Stand Beast.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's cool. Here's what Kelsey Grammer said about it. There's nothing I can talk about.
Well, I'm sure you're supposed to be one of those, the Deadpool universe Marvel people that are coming.
The Frasier star tells comicbook.com, what I do know is that there was a huge sort of outburst when I showed up at the end of the Marvels. I guess it was. He doesn't even know what fucking cameo movie he did
some
for
blue guy.
Yeah, I did Beast for some Marvel movie. The response was really almost, it wasn't unexpected. There'd be some response.
There'd be a beast of us, Mr. Beasta. Where's Wes? We need to get Wes back on the show.
Wes has gone into hibernation. I don't know where he is. There'd be some response, but it was pretty overwhelming, and so there are some conversations. I mean, that sounds to me like, he did the cameo, the movie came out, that was the best part of the fucking movie, and Kevin Feige called him and said, "Hey, Kelsey, what you got going on in the next
especially
year or
after
two?"
those Deadpool cameo checks started,
Oh, my God.
They started cashing those Deadpool versus Wolverine checks.
Fuck me, no shit.
People like cameos.
Yeah, for sure. That's what it's all about these days, if we're being honest. Christian, you shared this story, which I found fascinating. The Null creators.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you heard about this?
He's in the new trailer, the last trailer for the new Venom movie.
Yeah.
He's the big bad guy. He's like some alien thing, big lord that created the symbiote.
There's like a symbiote planet, I believe.
He's like a god or something.
Yeah, and he's
crazy.
like the ruler of it. I think something like that.
K-N-U-L-L.
K-N-U-L-L, Null. Apparently, the creators had no idea their villain would be in Venom 3, and rightfully so, now they're asking to be paid.
Yeah, it's funny how they asked for it, too. Like, the one guy posted the word
money.
Like the Venom word.
In the Venom font.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Like money in the Venom font. I love that. Where'd my water go? There it is.
Well, I mean, it's like it goes back to a big thing about creators not getting what they deserve. And someone else is making fucking millions off it, billions off it. People got to share the profits, right?
Well, and Null was a fucking super popular character with that King Venom series, or King Carnage, whatever it was. Which I actually have and haven't read yet.
He seems pretty scary, badass.
He's fucked. I mean, I read one article, and he's a big fucking bad. There's no doubt about it. Donnie Cates and Ryan Stegman are the creators, and Stegman, who previously penciled Venom Volume Number 3, where Null made his official debut. So that's what's going on right now. Apparently, IGN reached out separately to Cates and Sony for comment. Haven't heard anything about it yet.
What about that Spider-Man animated movie being delayed? That's crazy.
I've got a story on that here.
I forgot about it. I was like, what?
Yeah.
They're right. We were waiting on that third one. That second one just ended to be continued.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, oh.
I guess that's it. Yeah.
And then had no word on it for years.
Nothing. So,
but I guess it was because of the strike and stuff.
The strike had a lot to do with it. Yeah, strike had a lot to do with the delay, especially when you're talking about an animated feature, which requires 10 times the staff of like a live action film.
But they were reporting like that Sony had scrapped a bunch of done stuff, but then one of the directors tweeted out that no, we're still working on it.
You're fucking skipping ahead, so we might as well talk about this story.
Well, you looked at me like you wanted me to skip ahead to something.
Spider-Verse writer Christopher Miller has addressed beyond the Spider-Verse delay reports, and here's the update, quote, "Nothing has been scrapped. The reels are coming along nicely." The original report refuted by the Spider-Verse's composer, which how the fuck would he know, suggested that Sony wanted to overhaul the movie's story, leading to a 4-year gap between it and Across the Spider-Verse. So it's good to know that, the Spider-Verse movies will continue because they are very popular.
Yeah.
Kids like them very much.
And make some money, too.
We now know that Secret Wars will be the ending of the MCU's multiverse saga.
Thank God, everyone said.
I'm sure a lot of people probably did say that. Again,
it's like you say, it gets too big.
It gets out of control. It gets way out there and out of control, and it's hard to handle, and it's hard to keep track of what's going on. But anyway, especially when you start bleeding shit over into streaming on top of the films, it's just, anyway.
Yeah, they haven't handled the cosmic very well.
Yeah. In terms of what come next, obviously, and I agree, I think the logical step would be the mutants and the X-Men. After the end of the Fox era, it seems to make sense to me that the X-Men and the mutants would, again, I've said it before, that would give you 100 movies.
Let's just bring back Tony Stark. Redo the
That's
first
Charles
half.
Xavier.
Wolverine.
That's about how much sense it makes as him coming back as Doom.
That'd be cool, dude. He should play every character.
Christ.
Like the Kangs, but it's Tony Stark's.
I like it. Spider-Man 4 has officially confirmed who will be playing Spider-Man in the fourth film. I don't know why.
It's me. We can now announce it.
Make fun of it. Yeah, I know. Make fun.
No, it's not
like
me.
It would be anybody else other than Tom Holland.
Dude, I was trying out and everything. I thought I had the part. They were like, we're going to cast somebody else for this one. That's what they told me. It's a done deal, dude.
There was talk, and it was serious talk, about a possible fourth film for Tobey Maguire. There was talk about that. I specifically remember that. So, in all fairness,
Are we on 4th Avenue?
4th Street.
4th Street.
So, why?
Mom wants to know my location. Why?
I was like, is Batista calling you?
I was worried about Jason Momoa coming to slap my face because I said bad things about his wife.
Did you make fun? Oh, about Bonet?
Bonet,
yeah. I almost called the episode
but
that.
I bet Momoa is more chill than Will Smith.
He's probably totally chill. He probably didn't even give a shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
he'd be like, she does need to eat some more.
Yeah, I mean, he'd probably agree with you. He's a fucking big old dude. He's like, yeah, she does need more meat. You're
Will
right.
Smith would be like, don't make fun of her, bald head. Go, Jimmy. I'll slap the hooah.
Degenerates into a bunch of sound effects.
I don't know what to say. I just make noises.
All right. We only got a couple more here. Marvel reveals, God, just what we needed. Okay. Spider-Man Origin, the MCU skipped in prequel to upcoming Disney Plus show. Just what we needed.
Well, this is a comic book. This isn't a show. This is a comic book about a show.
It says Disney Plus show.
Yeah, I know, but it's a
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That says it right there.
This is a comic book for that show. Because I had a hard time understanding this article, too. Because I was like, are they talking about two different shows with the same title? But it sounds like they're talking about a comic book that's leading up to this new Amazon show that tells Spider-Man's how he came up with his name and stuff like that. I was like, I thought Bruce Campbell named him.
Huh.
Remember in that Tobey Maguire movie? Bonesaw's ready.
I do remember that. And I wouldn't
I was like, I thought we covered this. Why do we need...
I wouldn't mind seeing fucking...
Bruce Campbell?
Well, yeah, but... Anyway,
he was like, what should I call myself? Web slinger, web shooter, web hole.
The human spider.
Ooh.
That sucks.
A wall climber.
All right. Finally, this is interesting.
What do we got?
A London-based film company alleges the reproduction of Peter Cushing's likeness in Rogue One. You remember?
He's getting sued.
He came back as Grand Moff Tarkin. His
some guy
in Rogue
that's suing
One
too. Some guy is like, I own
Yeah.
it. I own that. But Star Wars is like, no, we own it because
Yeah.
he signed these contracts. So apparently,
violated
I guess,
a contract made before the actor's death.
Yeah.
So there you go. Lucasfilm protest permission wasn't needed, and that they own the rights to use his image from the original Star Wars film.
And they paid this family a decent amount of money.
Yeah,
This guy's like, I want my back.
See, I thought I remember reading that they had paid the Cushing family to use his likeness, and they paid Carrie Fisher's family.
Sure, yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I was like, wait, what? So, yeah, people love to get money. All
What
right.
about that Salem's Lot trailer? That was cool.
I mean, I didn't put that in the news because it's a trailer. We have the trailer available on our Facebook page. It's
I'm just excited
October
to talk
18th,
about it.
right?
Look cool.
October 18th.
The old one's available to watch on AMC Plus right now.
Is it really? That's awesome. Very cool. I do have a list of events. Big one. They announced the dates for the next Lexington Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Coming up March 6th through the 9th in Lexington, Kentucky. They've already announced Nolan North.
Who? I know. I recognize one of the people.
I know.
Announced.
Jackson Rathbone.
Nope.
Maggie Grace.
I know her.
Yeah, she is from Lost.
I know her from the Fear the Walking Dead or whatever.
Fear the
One of
Walking
those
Dead, yes.
shows.
And she was also, I think, in a horror movie back in the day. So mark your calendars, March 6th through the 9th. As always,
who are those other people?
Christian
you know
and I
who they
are going to try. No, I have no fucking clue who they are.
You didn't even look them up?
The Jackson Rathbone guy, he's a video game actor. I'm pretty sure he's the actor from The Last of Us.
Oh.
Nolan North is... Twilight, I think. Something like related to that or something. I don't remember.
Fucking Twilight, mate.
You posted this one, Christian. Mothman Fest.
Yeah.
Coming up on the 21st of this
We
month
should
in
hit that
Point
up,
Pleasant.
dude. Do a
That'd be
remote.
fun.
Do a remote up there.
It is such a pain in the ass to do a remote. You
I was
say
thinking-
do a remote like it's something simple.
Well, we did it in the car the other day, but it didn't record right. Maybe you could get your tech
Exactly.
working right.
Fucker.
Well, I was thinking like we could record. I was wondering what it would be like if we recorded us going through Trevor Morrison's haunted house thing, dude. That would be kind of interesting.
That would be interesting.
I don't know if you'd want to watch it, though. If they'd be like, "Do you want? Are we allowed to film everybody in here?" Or would it just be funny?
Those
to
are
hear?
weird with haunted houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they don't want you to see the shit. But anyway, if you've never been to Mothman Fest, it is a lot of fun. It occurs in the town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, which is where the Silver Bridge collapsed.
Where
Mothman
harbinged.
was first.
He harbinged it.
Where
He
Mothman was first
foretold of
sighted.
it.
So it's pretty cool. Go check
He
it out. if
didn't
you get
take
the time.
down the bridge. He warned us.
That is the rumor.
That's what they say.
Tomorrow night, actually, at the Paramount Arts Center, Pauly Shore going to be on stage.
Wednesday night?
Yep. September 18th, right? Yes. So you can check that out. Paramount Arts Center has all the ticket information. We found out that Time Warp Ashland has arranged for a meet and greet for Matt Riddle.
Bros. I heard he said he met Tony Khan, but he doesn't think he likes him.
Shocker. That's coming up, I guess, Friday, September 21st. That would be Friday, correct? Or Saturday?
It looked like the tickets for that Jason movie with the Jason actor aren't too expensive. Ari
Lehman and First Jason perform at the Paramount Arts Center October 17th with a screening of the first film. Doors are at 7. The screening starts at 8, and I assume Ari and his band would perform afterward. Don't forget about the William Shatner Star Trek II Wrath of Khan show at the Paramount Arts Center coming up September 28th. And did I miss anything here? Oh, yeah, we've got our next CCW show coming up. Demons Night is the name of it. October 19th at the Willow Ridge Event Center on Route 60 in Barbersville behind the new Little Caesars location.
Yeah, we'll have more details on that coming up, but I think we're going to have a lot more stuff going on.
I think we've got a lot more stuff coming up. We're shaking things up quite a bit with roster, and I think it's going to be a really great show, and hopefully...
you'll get out there and support us.
Yeah, absolutely. Please come out if you can. Again, come out if nothing else to see the building. It's a beautiful building, and we're going to run there for a while, so you won't have to try to find us and where we're going to run next. So we hope you come out.
When they change your favorite show, and you're like, "What time's it on? I've lost it. I can't."
I can't find it. Yeah, absolutely. That's all I got, buddy. You got anything else you want to go over?
No, not really.
No, not really?
Just living in a planet stupid.
You're dying to talk about politics, aren't you?
Oh.
Dying. Maybe one day I'll let you cut loose on it.
It doesn't matter. None of this matters.
What you all don't know is that Christian has two passions in his life. One is what you see pretty much here on the table. The other is in the world of politics, where he believes that Republicans are the worst.
Don't say that. I don't think that.
What do you think about Republicans?
I think some of them... Some of them are good, but their leaders are lying.
All right, I'm not going to get him in trouble. Thank you guys so much for watching the show this week. Don't forget, follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/GeekZip.
I will say this. The only things I care about are climate change and billionaires having too much money. Those are my big issues.
Got it.
Whichever political party does something about that, I'm for.
Okay. There you go. Follow us on X, GeekZip Podcasts, GeekZip on X and also on Instagram. Our weekly show drops, our podcast, Tuesday mornings, 9 a.m., video at 11 a.m. I think we may be changing that.
We're going to start a new TikTok thing called Geek Talk or TikZip. We haven't figured out the final name yet.
One thing we are going to try to do is do more clips of our shows. I did set the setting on the new videos to be able to remix, so now you can put yourself to use.
I'll try it out. Got to make some shorts, dude. I was going to film one of you today going, make one of your dumb faces, because you make really expressive faces.
I do?
Yeah, we can have a whole bunch of different videos of make that face, make this face, make butt face, butt face.
Thank you guys for joining us. For Christian, this is Ryan Zip, and have yourself a great week. We will see you next time.
September.